Morning, folks. Lester here. Guys, today we're going to be discussing a very sensitive topic. Friendship. Friendships that exist between a man and a woman. Now, before you get on to me, before you go crazy and start telling me these horrible things, I would rather you just take a really deep, hard look at your very own friendships that exist between guys and girls. A deep, hard look. And I believe you would agree with me on the points I'm going to make in today's video. Hanging out here with all the horses and Pablo, who has followed me down to the back pasture. And we are talking about friendships that exist between guys and girls. Enjoy and take it easy on me. I'm just the messenger. Take it easy on the messenger. Right, Pablo? Take it easy on the messenger. Today, what I'm going to do, I've been letting Tex run free in the big pasture. Well, the bigger pasture, if you will. We have what we got over here. So that's the small pasture. This is the medium-sized pasture with the little pond. Then we got the big pasture out back. I've been letting Tex have a little bit of extra room to roam by letting him out of his little small pasture into the larger pasture. But this is not enough grass to sustain everybody. Well, hi there, Pablo. It's Pablo's pond right there, folks. And so today, what I've been doing the last couple of days actually is calling all the other bigs who are following me here. They know the routine, y'all. They know the routine. And we go out back. I have a bag of snacks that I'm going to feed them. Give me 1 second here. All right, this gate, it really is a two-man job. All right, don't start being mean. Let's all come out. Come on, babies. Come on, you bunch of bigs. I'm going to call all these guys out. Let me open the snacks up and pour them along the ground here. These guys will all come following. The problem is, these guys are my two bullies right here. Stop it. Ears are back. Come on, you guys. Come on. Come on. So look what is kind of sad. Look how Tex, on his own, stands back. Because he already knows. See, he already knows he can't come out. Here comes Gracie and Pearl and Santana and all the horses and our big galoot. Here comes Ivy limping down here. Poor sweet baby. We've already worked on that, y'all. We've already worked on that. She'll be fine. And then the other donkeys are way up behind her. Imogene and Beverly are making their way over, way up around the barn. But Tex, for the most part, he already knows that he's gonna be told no. And for a bull, he doesn't like to be told no. It's hard to tell a bull no. So instead, this is how smart he is. Instead of having to be told no, he just stands back because he already knows that if he comes over here, I'm gonna say no. And that's just hurtful for a dad to tell him no. Hurry, ladies. There we go. Come on, girls. Come on. Snacks are over here. Hurry. Come on. Move, Pearl. Back up, Pearl. Come on. There we go. That's how we do it, my friends. So now these guys can hang out back here today. There's a lot of green stuff to eat. There's plenty of water. And so they can hang out over here and do their job, which is to kind of help keep these pastures maintained. And Tex has a chance to roam freer. Did y'all hear what I said? He's freer. He's not free because he cannot come out here where I am. I'm going to show you why. Let me close this gate and I'll walk over and show you why Tex cannot come out here with me. I know y'all still think this is sad. So now what he has, in essence, instead of having to be contained to 1 acre, now he has an additional 5 acres. So he has a nice 6-acre pasture he can hang out in, y'all. So it's not that sad. You can also come right here to this gate and peek over, and I'm going to show you who he's going to peek at. And he will spend the entire day here, and I'm going to show you why. Here we go. So I've just closed the gate so Tex can't come out. Let me show you why. This is the why. This is really the dumbest thing ever. Y'all be sweet. Sometimes those horses can be such bullies. Right here behind this, there we go. Billy, there's an entire, guys, there is so much pasture out here, yet Billy has to stay right here in this corner. And if any of y'all ever watch any of my dad's videos, or you've seen L.E.'s videos, or Jake's videos, or Jamie's videos, and they feature Billy, where's he always at? Where is he always at? Right here in this corner. So this is the view that Uncle Dan gets. He gets to watch Billy walk up to his fence line. And Billy starts making that low rumble. And then we got Tex, who's walked right to the corner of our fence line. And there he and Billy sit. There you go, Tex and Billy in the same frame. And Billy's just standing there taunting. I can't stand that. I love Billy. I do love Billy. I know you love Billy too.
Billy's a sweet guy.
We love Billy. But he just does too much of that picking. And he has so many girls he can go hang out with. Yet he wants to come to the edge of the fence and remind Tex of how many girls he has compared to the one true love that Tex has. Billy, he has a way of taunting. So these Uncle Dan's dogs are upset that I have Maggie with me. Guys, Maggie's my grand protector. She loves her daddy. And of course, look who's over there gazing across the DMZ at Billy. And she has no problems in teaching Sweet Gracie the tricks of the trade, if you will. I love her, y'all. I love that Santiana, but she is a naughty girl. Now, a lot of girls like a bad boy. Seriously, a lot of girls will admit, sometimes low-key, but they will admit that they like a bad boy. Man, girls like them a bad boy. But I don't think that guys admit that they like bad girls. Do they? Does any guy say, I like bad girls? No, girls say, I like a bad boy. Man, I've always had a thing for the bad boys. But I don't think guys say, I like a bad girl. I know, don't scream at me. That's a double standard, Lester. Shame on you. Guys, I know the double standard does exist. I know that. And I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm not. But I think that a lot of y'all, I think a lot of y'all try to find ways to justify Santiana's actions. And I made that little video called Apples and Bananas as a joke. I didn't know y'all were gonna take it so serious and keep coming back about how she likes them apples. So, man, but she has some kind of a weird thing for that guy. And I just do not get it. But you know what? Okay, so, all right, let's talk. Let's have real talk. Y'all want to have real talk? I'll give you real talk. Now, I know there's not a whole lot of guys that watch this channel. I don't know why. I feel like this is a man's page. No, I feel like this would be a great man's page, but not many guys watch this channel. Okay, it is what it is. But, ladies, most of us guys will admit to you that we, in our lives, somewhere in our lives, we had a girl who we would give the world to. We would do anything for those ladies. We truly did love them. We were putty in their hands, or however the expression goes. And for some reason, for some reason, those girls always had this friend. Oh, he's just my friend. Lester, he's just my friend. Psh, oh, he's just my friend. And 9 times out of 10, or in my case, 10 times out of 10, that friend ended up being somebody that them girls would often go to. You used to call me on the cell phone late night when you need my love. You call me on the cell phone, beep, beep, late night when you need my love, beep, beep. Okay, I think you get the point. 9 times out of 10, for some reason, those girls that only have a friend can find themselves calling that friend. I don't even want to talk about this because there's not a nice way to say it. There's not a nice way to say it. And then you wonder why guys are always so jealous and don't want you to have any guy friends. Hey, listen, I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say it and get it out in the open. I do not think it's possible for a woman to have a legit guy friend. Ladies, maybe you are honestly only a friend. But I don't think the guy can honestly see you as just a friend. I'm going to say that again so you don't get my words twisted or misunderstood. I do know that guys and girls can be friends, but I don't think that guys think of you only as a friend unless they've already been there, if you know what I mean. If they've already been there and done that and it didn't work out, then they can become your friend. But I'm sorry, I don't think women can see guys as a friend because of the guy component, because what the guy adds to it is not just friend stuff. He's going to always find ways to flirt, always find ways to... Look at these two girls. Look at y'all out here grooming yourselves. Move, you big galoot! Well, they all plop down here because they don't like me talking about them. And I know I got some of you girls mad at me too. It's hard to say things to some people because you don't know how much people can take. A lot of y'all get tired of me rambling on anyway. Well, look who's probably saved by the bell, if you will. Jamie's driving down, and I see Jake hanging over the fence staring at her. But I just don't think there's such a thing as women and men being friends. And don't call me old-fashioned, y'all. Don't call me old-fashioned. You know what it is? I'm a realist. I have had female friends who they thought that I was just their friend, but low-key, I was probably looking for a vulnerable moment. Let's try to get her take on the whole thing. Hey, babe, you need me? You need me?
I mean, lunch is ready.
I got a question for you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
I feel like I just walked into something awful.
It's not that awful, but I want you to can you promise to give me a woman's perspective,
Yeah, I can promise.
a true answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this. Please do.
All right. All the girls are around, all the guys and girls are listening, so you have a lot of witnesses here. I'm talking about how I don't think it's possible, but you may disagree. Well, let me just ask you straight up. Do you think it's possible for guys and girls, adult men and women, to be friends? Like legit friends, no hanky-panky, no anything, legit, straight up friends.
So, am I allowed to have an explanation with it, or you just need a yes/no?
Well, give me a yes/no first.
Well, yes.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
It's possible for guys and girls to be friends.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
But-
your explanation.
Okay. So, like, personally, I can absolutely just be friends with a guy. But sometimes I think...
Okay, hold on. This is where I'm going with this.
Sometimes I think that guy wants to turn it into a little more and is kind of always waiting for that opportunity. But like for me,
So that's not friends at all then. That's...
well,
So what you're saying is that it's girls can be friends with guys and straight up just be straight up friends with nothing ever.
No expectations, yeah.
But guys can't be that way with women.
I think so.
Ha!
Because I would say that
Straight from the horse's mouth. A woman. Oh, it didn't come out right either.
Oh, boy.
Okay, go ahead. Continue on, Jamie. Continue on.
I think that we connect differently. So, like, for a woman, we don't, like, I don't know. It's not like all about physical attraction and all the other stuff. Like, we connect mentally and we have a friend, and we can stop it right there, and that's what we're in it for. But for guys, that mental connection all of a sudden is superseded by the physical attraction, and they can't control themselves.
Their hard drive? It's written into their hard drive, is what you're trying to say, Jamie?
I don't know if I was saying that.
No, it's just technical terms. It's written into a man's hard drive. Ha, Lester, you did that. You went there.
That men have
we have a hard drive, Jamie.
lack of self-control, Lester. That's where I was going.
So what I'm trying to say in my video today is that I feel like whenever you have a woman tell you, oh, he's just my friend, maybe to her, he is just a nice guy who's fun to talk to. They can hang out at work. They can talk about anything and everything. And that may be, a lot of guys can make you think that, yeah, we're just friends. It's all good. But I feel like even though the woman may not go there first, I think that men have a way of looking for an opening. A man only needs an inch to take a mile. And if he ever finds a little bit of vulnerability, if he ever finds a chance where he can kind of like, oh, I can't believe he did that to you. You know what? I would never treat you that way, blah, blah, blah. He's found his opening. And I don't think, even though you may just be a friend most of the time, I think that most guys probably would say, if they ever find their chance, they would take it a little bit further. And they might not want to have a relationship. They probably don't want to have a relationship.
Yeah,
you might just be friend. But I'll tell you what, you can do a lot with friends without having... Stop! That's my shoe!
Well, she likes Crocs too.
Oh, you said it's time to eat. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. We got to go eat. Thank you, Jamie. Can you give me a ride back up? All right, so before you crank it up, I have one more thing I want to talk to you about.
Oh, boy.
It was something that was brought up earlier. I forgot who brought it up. One of these guys brought it up that...
I'm sure they did.
One of the boys says that all girls like a bad boy. All girls like a bad boy. But all guys don't like a bad girl. Girls like bad boys, but boys don't like bad girls.
Okay, well, I'm going to say two things about this.
Oh,
okay?
two things, okay.
So one, the bad boy, okay? So in a woman's, this is my theory, okay? Personal maybe experience.
It's just theoretical.
Just theoretical. Women like bad boys. But as you get older, you kind of sway more towards the nice guy with a little bit of bad boy in him, like your percentage of good to
so
bad.
what you're really trying to say is women like to date bad boys, but they want to marry a good guy.
I didn't say that.
That's what you're saying.
That's not
you
what
said
I
as you
said.
get older, meaning that when you get ready for marriage, you want to date a bad boy, but you want to marry a good guy.
what
You want to
I
marry a
said-
guy who's going to put his hands across his lap and go to church every Sunday,
Hold
but you
on.
want to date that bad boy who's going to run the roads with you all night.
Hold on. What I said was they look at the men who are like,
Jamie, let's move on to the females because you
Okay,
said what I
fine.
wanted to say.
I meant the percentage of bad boy that's
Jamie,
in him.
just move on. Let's not
Okay.
ramble. Let's not get caught rambling.
Oh, yeah.
So, isn't it crazy, though, how girls like a bad boy, but guys don't like a bad girl?
Well, hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
This kind of goes both ways because girls aren't really called bad girls, okay? Like what they're... I think that there's actually a label of like preacher's daughter versus girl next door, right?
That's true. So this is funny. So this is okay. Oh my
so
gosh.
it's very similar. So a man
It
wants
is because
to
a
marry-
man wants to hang out and date. That a man wants to spend some time. A guy wants to spend time with that preacher's daughter.
Well,
And I
yeah.
do it in air quotes, preacher's daughter types, but he doesn't want to marry a preacher's daughter.
No, he wants to marry the girl next door.
Oh my God, Bucky's, I'm so sorry you got to hear all this. He's still confused. He's a little bit confused.
He's like, I don't even know what anything is but a friend, okay?
He's a bit confused because all he knows is friends. All he knows is friends.
But I'm right. It goes both ways, and you know I'm right.
I like that preacher's daughter thing. So what you're saying is Santana is a preacher's daughter. And that right there.
Well, she's a preacher's daughter to Billy.
She's Billy's preacher's daughter. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the girl next door to Tex.
Yeah.
Just the girl next door.
She plays both roles, for sure.
Man. Jamie, take me home.
All right, let's go.
Or lose me forever.
Oh, Lord.
Take me home or lose me forever. Goose, you big stud.